everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to schedule and send Ultra message from Google Sheets. So I am an owner of tiffin service business and my objective is to send subscription renewal message to all my customers on WhatsApp every month. And for this, I am going to create an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect, which will enable me to send automated messages on WhatsApp to all the customers for subscription renewal every month on a specific date. And for creating this automation, I am not going to use any coding and programming skills. Here for sending WhatsApp messages, I am going to use Ultramsg. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step that how we can use Ultramsg for sending WhatsApp messages to our customers, clients, employees or anyone all together at a time. So Ultramsg is a platform which provides users API services for WhatsApp. So by using it, you can very easily send WhatsApp messages to your customers for connecting with them and for maintaining your customer relations. All right, now here I have a tiffin service with a name as Tiffin Treats and I have the details of my customers in my Google Sheet. Now here my objective is that every month, okay, because I'm providing services on monthly basis and it is a subscription based service, so every month I want to send a subscription renewal message to all my customers that they have to renew the services for the upcoming month. Okay, so here I want to send a WhatsApp message for this purpose to all the customers and I want to schedule it at a specific time on a specific date every month. Alright, so I'm going to automate this entire process. What I will do, I will simply create an automation which will be scheduled for every month at a specific time and date, and on that date and specific time automatically a WhatsApp message will be sent to my customers regarding the renewal of the subscription. And for sending this message here, I'm going to use Ultramsg. So we are going to automate this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So this is the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. In case if you are an existing user, you can simply click on sign in option. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test automations of your choice. What we can do with the help of Pabbly Connect, basically we can set up connections between the applications which we are using in our businesses to automate our task. For transferring the data from an application towards another on regular basis automatically. So here my objective is that automatically on a scheduled date and time, a message should be sent to my customers. And I have the details of all my customers in Google Sheets. So I will have to set up connection between Google Sheets and WhatsApp. Now we'll move forward here because I'm already an existing user. Therefore, I'm clicking on sign in. This is all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it will take you towards the dashboard of your account. So on this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders over here to save our workflows accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option, and here a dialog box will appear. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Schedule and send Ultramsg from Google Sheets. So here I've given the name of my workflow and I've also included that I'm creating this workflow for tiffin services. So step by step, I'm going to show you entire workflow, and according to your use case, you can create this workflow in the same manner according to your requirements. All right. And now after giving the name here, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save my workflow. I have multiple folders over here. So I want to save my workflow in this WhatsApp marketing automations folder. After doing this, let's click on create. And as we have done that, we can see that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. Now what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the basic concepts, or we can say that these are the building blocks of our automation on which the entire automation actually works. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says to this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose here I want to schedule my workflow every month on a specific date and it's at a specific time. So for that, I'm going to select schedule in my trigger, and I want to capture the response from Google Sheets whenever the workflow is going to run. So action step will be Google Sheets. So here we can clearly see that action is following what the trigger commands. So whenever the workflow is going to schedule, which is our trigger, then only the details of the Google Sheets will be captured in Pabbly Connect, otherwise not. So after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let us start creating the workflow step by step. So first of all, because we have to schedule the workflow, so let's go towards our trigger step. Here our trigger application will be schedule. Schedule by Pabbly is an inbuilt feature which helps us to schedule our workflow according to our choice at a specific time, on a specific date, and in regular intervals. Now it is asking us how often you want to run your workflow. So I want to run my workflow dates of month, on the basis of dates of month. Here I have selected that. Now it is asking us on which specific date you want to run the workflow. So here I'm going to select 25th of every month. So every month on 25th, I want to send the renewal reminder message to all my customers. Here it is asking us to select the time. So I'm going to select the time as 10 a.m. I've selected the time. So now every month on 25th at a specific time at 10 o'clock, a message should be sent to my customers for renewal of the tiffin service. Now here I'm going to click on save. And we can see that our workflow is scheduled for 25th of every month, and this is the time. Now, when we have scheduled the workflow, let's move forward. Here our objective is that whenever this workflow is going to schedule, that means it is going to run, then it should fetch out the details from Google Sheets, because we have the details of our customers in Google Sheets. Alright, so for that we have to set up connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. And here we have to go towards our action step. And here our action application will be Google Sheets. So let's select that. Now after selecting the application, here we also have to select the action event. That's what we want. We want to get the rows from our Google Sheets, because we have the details in different rows. So we want to capture all the rows which we have in our Google Sheets. Let's select get rows option and let's click on connect. Alright, so here it is asking us add new connection or select existing connection. If you have already built a connection with your Google Sheets account earlier, so you can go with existing connection. But to add a new connection, you have to go towards add new connection button, and then you have to click on sign in with Google. It is asking us to select the account. After selecting your account, you have to click on allow, because Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google account. So let's click on allow. And don't worry, it is 100% safe, so you can fearlessly click on allow. Alright, so here we can see that with this, our Google Sheets is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect and our authorization has become successful. So after building the connection, we have to select the specific spreadsheet which we want to connect. And the name of my spreadsheet is Tiffin Treats Customer. So here I'm going to select my spreadsheet name. Now we have to move forward towards the sheet. So you can see that I only have created one sheet over here with the name as sheet 1. It is already selected. And now we have to provide the range, that up till which range you want to get the data. So here I have the range from A2. That means A is the column name, 2 is the row name, A2. And the last data is in C5. Okay, so from A2 to C5, I want to capture the response. Alright, so here we have to give the range in this format. I will simply enter A2 colon C5. Okay, in this way, up till wherever you have the data in your spreadsheet, you have to provide the range in similar way. Now let's click on save and send test request button to capture the response. And here you can see that the response is captured. But currently we have received a scattered data. So you can see that I have multiple customers over here, and I have received the details of all the customers in scattered format. And because we want to set up the connection, we want to create an automation over here. For that, we have to receive the details all at once in the combined format. For that, we have to simply turn this simple response button off. And now we are going to receive the response in the advanced format. So let's click on save and send test request button. And here the response is received. This is the combined form of response. So in this response, we have received all the details of all the customers in the same field. Now we are going to process this response so that we can use the details one by one in order to continue the workflow, in order to set up this connection, so that automatically one by one the message should be forwarded when the workflow is going to run in real time to all the customers. For that, we have to use Iterator. So let's click on this add action step button. Here we have to search Iterator by Pabbly. And Iterator is an amazing inbuilt feature of Pabbly which helps us to process the array format of data into one by one format. So the response which we have captured from Google Sheets, it is in combined format currently. So when we are going to process that data, we are going to get the response of one single customer at a time. And by using that single response at a time, we will be able to create the workflow, complete the integration. Further, when the workflow is going to run in real time, automatically the message will be sent to all the customers one by one at a specific time. Now here we have to select the action event, and the action event is process arrays. Let's click on connect. Here it is asking us to select the response. earlier response is already selected over here. Let's click on save and send test request button, and you can see that here we have received the response. As I've told you, this is the response of a single customer at a time. So the response is of dummy user. You can see that this is the first row of my spreadsheet. Dummy user, this is the phone number, this is the email address. It is given over here. The response included the first expanded data set as values, which can be mapped in further steps. So I'm going to tell you what is mapping in further step, and the data which we have processed over here is going to be used in mapping and setting up this connection. Now we'll move forward, and we have to use these details in order to send the message to our customers, and we want to send WhatsApp message with the help of Ultramsg. So for that, now we have to set up connection between Ultramsg and Pabbly Connect. Alright, so let's move forward. We'll click on this add action step button, and here we have to set up the connection between Ultramsg and Pabbly Connect. So here our action application will be Ultramsg. As we have done that, now we have to select action event, that will be send message. We'll click on connect, and here it is asking us for two options once again: add new connection and select existing connection. So to build a new connection, here we'll simply go towards add new connection. We have to provide instance ID and token. Now from where we are going to find all these details one by one and step by step, I'm going to show you everything. So for that, first of all, I'm going to go towards dashboard of my Ultramsg account. We'll go towards the active state over here, and this is the instance which I've already created. So you have to create one instance over here. Now once you will create the instance, you have to go towards manage section. Now this is my instance, and here are all the details, as you can see. So once you will create your instance, you will receive one instance ID and a token, which is required in Pabbly Connect to set up the connection between Ultramsg and Pabbly Connect. Under this, here you can also see that these are the details I have. This is my phone number. Okay, so once you will set up this connection, you will receive these details. So first of all, let's copy instance ID. We'll move back and paste it over here. Now the next is the token. Let's copy that. We'll move back and paste it over here. In the same manner, you have to enter all the details. It is given in the instructions as well that follow these steps to get your instance ID. Create an account in ultramsg.com. First of all, you have to create your account. Then you have to create your instance. Then you will scan your QR code in order to set up connection between your WhatsApp account and Ultramsg account. And once you will set up this connection, and then after setting up these details, you will have to set up the connection between your Ultramsg account with Pabbly Connect with the help of this instance ID and token which you have received. Alright, let's click on save. And with this, we can see that Ultramsg is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So let's move forward. It is asking us that on which number you want to send the message. So first of all, we want to send the message to our customers. You can see that we have received all the details, the customer phone number, email, and the name over here in our response from Google Sheets. So here we will simply enter the details with the help of that response. Now when we insert the data from our previous step, it is known as mapping. As you know, with the help of Iterator, we have already processed our response. So we have received the details of a single user at a time. That means a single customer at a time. Here it is asking us for the phone number. So from our response, we will simply map the phone number over here. So I told you earlier that we have to map the details in our automation in order to automate the entire process, and therefore also to map the details easily and for creating the integration easily, we use Iterator in order to process the details. Now, when we have mapped this data, it has become dynamic. That means now this phone number which we have mapped over here from our previous response, it is replaceable and it is going to replace with each and every new response. So whenever we are going to add some new details in our Google Sheets, further when the workflow is going to run in real time every month on specific date and time, then immediately the message will be sent to all the customers because the phone number is going to replace automatically with the new phone number of that new customer. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process. But if we will enter the data manually, then it will become static and then it is not going to replace. Therefore, to automate the process, we use mapping, and in this way our automation is going to work. Now the next it is asking us is the body. So what message you want to send, you have to enter the content of your message. So here I'm going to enter the message as: Dear dummy user, we hope you have been enjoying our delicious and nutritious tiffin meals. This is a friendly reminder that your subscription for upcoming month is due for renewal. To continue receiving our freshly prepared meals delivered right to your doorstep, please confirm your subscription for another month by replying yes on this message. If you have any special dietary preferences or changes to your delivery details, please let us know so that we can ensure your satisfaction. If you have already paid for the subscription, then please ignore this message. Thank you for choosing Tiffin service. We look forward to serve you again. Now, Here, this is my simple message which I'm going to send to each of my customers, and you can see that I have customized this single message by mapping the name of the customer over here. So I'm going to send the message to each and every customer with their name, and it will look very good and they will feel really connected. So here you can see that I've mapped the customer's name so that it could change with each and every new response. In this way, you have to create your content, whichever content you want to send to your customers according to your requirements, and you can simply map the details of those customers or whatever data you want to change so that you can create the message, a simple message in a customized format. Now, if you want, you can also provide priority level over here. I'm going to ignore this field for now, and let's click on save and send test request button. But before that, currently this number is a dummy number. As you can see, I have used some dummy phone numbers in my spreadsheet. So for showing you that how a real message is sent, I'm going to use my real phone number over here. After entering my real phone number, now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. And here we can see that we have received a response. In the response, it is given that this is the ID of the message. Here the message is okay. That means the message is sent and the status is true. So let's go and check whether the message is sent. And yes, here we can see that a message is sent, and because I've entered my own phone number over there, therefore the message is sent to myself currently. All right. So in this way, we have set up the connection successfully. And now once we have set up the connection, we do not have to do anything manually after that. As soon as the workflow is going to trigger every month on a specific date and time, immediately the message will be sent to all the customers with their names. So here you must be thinking that we have applied Iterator and the single response of a single customer is received. So it was just for mapping the details so that we can map the data easily and effectively, so that once the integration is set up successfully, the message will be sent to all the customers. All right, so what we have done, we have simply set up connections between our Google Sheets and Ultramsg. And here we have taken schedule by Pabbly in trigger so that we can schedule the workflow for every month on specific dates and time. Here we have taken Google Sheets in our action steps so that we can get the response of our customers over here in Pabbly Connect. Then we have used Iterator for processing the details of all the customers which we have received all together into single customer at a single time. And then we have used these details which we have received from Iterator in order to map the data over here in Ultramsg. So this is an amazing automation which you can create in order to get connected with your customers, employees, clients, or anyone easily, effectively, and automatically. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.